Hello and welcome to the War Room. I'm Josh Hauge, and joining me today is Cal Mell. Cal, can you give a little description about yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a senior defenseman. I wear number 3. I've been here for 4 years.
Yeah. So Cal, obviously throughout your time here, the Garnet Blades have done a lot for you, and they sponsor this segment. What's one thing that you're really appreciative of?
Obviously this new rink wouldn't be possible without them. But one of the major, memories I'll always have, mainly due to them, is the Ireland trip with the guys.
Yeah, a great trip for us, and hoping to make some more memories as we keep going here and playing a lot of hockey. Right now we're in the middle of a homestand, and going into this weekend, it'll be your senior weekend. What's one memory just you'll always remember about your class?
I think the biggest memory with me is not, one specific thing. It's how we've been able to keep the same core group of guys, around the program. Nobody's ever talked about leaving, which, is kind of rare in this day and age with the transfer portal. I think our bond held us together.
Yeah, it's a special group for me. This is the first class that came together when I was joining the program, and super grateful for all your guys' achievements. This past weekend, pretty fun one as we opened up against Colgate. Starts 11 seconds into the game, we pop one in. What are you thinking at that point?
I'm thinking we're finally starting the game off the right way. We're starting off hot, and then Colgate comes back and answers with 4. We're in a bit of a hole, but I think coming back to that home ice with the great crowd really allowed us to build off their energy and come back into the game.
Yeah, as Cal mentioned, the first 10 minutes were pretty positive, and then the wheels fell off for a few where, just next thing you know, they popped in a couple, and, we were able to regroup after the first period, come back out for the second, and, second really, a different feeling as we were able to get one. Nate Hanley made a great pass to Tyler Dunbar for it to go 4-2, and all of a sudden now there's a little bit of life on our bench, and, next thing you know, we're punching back. Any goal there in the second period that you thought was really nice, or you?
As soon as we had that tying goal, it felt like we had this one. No matter, if they got the next one, they went up by 1, we were going to find a way to win that game.
Yeah, Ben Muthersbaugh, a big part of that as he scored 2 in the second. In the third, we're up 6-5, so after being down 4-1, we're 6-5 to start the third period. They were able to get one just after a penalty kill, make it 6-6. But, we're able to finish it out, get the 7th goal, and able to hold on for the win. Pretty exciting game, and one that you don't drop that way as a coaching staff or as a team. But I thought the guys did a really nice job of just staying above them, making sure we limited opportunities, and I thought that was the difference in the game. Coming back to Saturday against Cornell, I thought a pretty complete game for us, just staying above them, being difficult to play against and limiting their opportunities. Again, Ben Muthersbaugh with a great game. Getting 2 goals. Any one of those goals, yeah?
I think him just getting us started off, with a rebound goal. He's a guy that can score from anywhere, but it's also good to see him, in those dirty areas, popping them in for us.
Yeah. We're able to get up 3-0. They get one back, and then we seal it with a 4-1 with the empty net goal. Again, a really good performance by the team. I thought Cameron Corpy was outstanding in net. He made some key saves when we needed it. Moving forward here now to senior weekend, Friday, we play Harvard, who got the better of us earlier in the season. Just thoughts on Harvard?
I think we owe them one.
Yeah, they skate really well. They transition. So if we're diving in, making poor decisions on the blue lines, or our F3 and our D are stepping, or our forwards aren't tracking back, that's not the way we want to play. We want to limit their opportunities and really just kind of grind them out. But they are really talented. And then coming back on Saturday, which will be senior night, a 5 o'clock start against Dartmouth. Any thoughts on Dartmouth?
Those are the games that are easy to get up for. I think, over my 4 years, we started to create, a bit of a rivalry with Dartmouth. So always looking forward to seeing them on the schedule.
Yeah. And then after the game Friday, really welcome everybody to stick around as we honor our 9 seniors who have done just so much for this program. And again, you look at their first year, 13 wins, their sophomore year, 16 wins, their third year, 19 wins. We're at 18 right now. Hopefully, we're playing to be at 20 on Saturday. And I can't thank you and your class enough. You guys have just done so much for us, and really appreciative of everything. Is there one game for you that, like, throughout your 4 years here, like your favorite, or just one memory that way?
I love the Mayor's Cup this year. Being able to come back even after an empty net goal and kind of swipe the trophy away, it was just an awesome memory to have.
Yeah. So again, this weekend, big weekend at home, need everybody out. I think we're pretty close to a sellout on Saturday. Friday, still some seats available, but let's make sure they're both nights are sellouts. On behalf of Cal, just want to thank you guys all for all your support. Go you.
Go you.